Minister of Science, Technology and Innovation, Professor Nzimande, has launched a transport safety lab at the Council for Scientific and Industrial Research. This is the first of its kind in South Africa. The Transport Safety Lab is being established to tackle one of South Africa's biggest challenges, which is road safety. The lab's goal is to reduce the number of accidents on our roads and make travel safer for everyone, from drivers all the way to pedestrians. For more on this, we're joined by CSIR Smart Society Group Executive, Dr. Sandile Malinga. Good evening, Doctor. Thank you very much for joining us on the program. Now, we've heard today how significant a moment this is for the transport sector. Talk us through its significance.
Yes, thanks very much. We launched, the Minister launched today this transport lab, safety lab, the CSIR, and this is part of Transport Month, as we're celebrating that this month. This lab, which consists two elements to it, it has a simulator as well as a mobile lab. It's going to allow us to understand human factors, which contribute 90% of the accidents that we encounter on the roads as we speak. And therefore, it will enable us to understand how drivers behave and how can we improve that behavior on the roads.
If we had to be more granular now and look at the two elements, starting with the simulator, what exactly are we talking about?
Yes, the simulator simulates how one drives on the road, changing different climatic conditions, whether it's snow, as we've had recently, or rain and so on and so forth, the light, day or night. And it allows us to then observe how a driver on the road behaves and responds to those changes as they happen. And it then enables us to, in developing policies and designing roads to be able to anticipate how those can be improved and improve our safety.
One would think that type of research would also need for one to make consideration or consider the model of a car. Could it also be an SUV, a sedan? Is it a smaller sedan? So would such also be catered for?
Yes, the simulator allows, you can simulate different car, whether it's a small car, a truck, and different road conditions can be simulated on the road, as well as the environment can be changed as appropriate. And so it can be used for different scenarios to be understood.
That's quite brilliant. And then beyond that, the second aspect, what would be happening at the lab?
Yes, and so we have what we call the drive lab. And so this is a car that has been kitted with sensors that observe a driver in a driving situation, observes how they respond to signage on the road, and it's got sensor on the outside, which looks at road signage, the environment, people, pedestrians. And it also, at the same time, it has internal sensors that are observing the driver, how he reacts, how he responds, the duration over which he looks at signage or people and those kind of things. And then it enables us then to analyze their behavior and how that can be improved.
One assumes this must have come at a great cost, because it honestly sounds amazing just listening to what you will be able to do at this lab.
Yes, no, it came at a great cost. But then I think when one looks at the cost of over 200 billion that accidents cost the country per year, the expenditure that we have made in this investment cannot be compared to the cost that the accidents are costing the country on an annual basis.
Now, we understand, among other things, the lab will assess road design, construction, as well as maintenance. How important a role does road design play in some of these accidents that we see?
Largely, when you look at how safety is done, whether it's in aviation or on roads, the best solution to it is a safety by design, whereby safety is designed into how you've constructed, whether it's a road or a traffic signage, as an example. If you improve that, you improve at the point of design, then you are able to resolve most of the accidents that could occur. Just as a result of the fact that the way the road has been designed is promoting accidents. And so one will be able then to say, looking at how people behave on the road, how drivers behave, this is how best this can be improved just by designing it slightly differently from how you probably have designed it in the past.
All right, Doctor, thank you very much for your time this evening. That was Dr. Sandile Malinga, Group Executive of CSIR Smart Society.